back to Crochet for Beginners. Like you remember, we have learned how to hold our needle, how to make a chain, how to do a single crochet block. Today we are going to learn how to do a double crochet and how to make a double crochet block. This was our single crochet block. It's not much different and it's not hard to do. It's just as easy. I just like a double crochet more because it's quicker, because it's longer stitches. Single crochets are shorter stitches, double crochets are longer stitches, so it's quicker. So first off, we are going to make a chain. We're going to make a chain of 15 again, like with our previous block. Let's make a slip knot. Just go back to my previous videos if you have only discovered my page now. So I'm going to make a chain of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here is my chain of 15 stitches. We are now going to learn how to do a double crochet. So if you remember, we chained 1 before we started with our row with the single crochet. With a double crochet, we are going to chain 2. 1, 2. And then we are going to start with our double crochet in the second stitch from the hook. That's that one. A double crochet is very easy. The only thing you're going to do is put your yarn over your hook. Then you are going to put your hook through the second stitch on the hook. It's that stitch. Only in the top part of the stitch. There you can see there is 3 stitches on your hook currently. Take your yarn, pull it through the first stitch. Take your yarn, pull it through 2 stitches or loops. Then there will be 2 left. Take your yarn, pull it through the last 2 stitches. Let's do that again. Now you can see in that hole you worked in. So the next stitch next to that is that one. Why are we so blurry? There you go. So you can see you worked in that stitch, so you're going to work in this stitch. So again, put your yarn over your hook. You're going to put it in the next stitch next to that big hole. Only in the top part. There's now 3 stitches on your hook. Put your yarn over, pull through the first stitch, put your yarn over, pull through the second 2 stitches, put your yarn over and pull through the last 2 stitches. And that's it. So now you can see you worked into that hole. So there's your next stitch. Put your yarn over, put your needle through the next stitch. Pull your yarn over, pull through 1, put your yarn over, pull through 2, put your yarn over, pull through the last 2. Let's do another one. So there you can see you worked into that one. So there is your next stitch. Yarn over, put into your next stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. I am going to continue doing that till I get to my last stitch, and then I will get you back here. So I have 1 stitch left there. I'm going to yarn over, put it through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. You have completed your first row of double crochets. You can pull this a bit tight. If you see there's a hole, you can pull this stitch a bit tight. So there is your first row of double crochets. The first row is always the hardest to work in that chain because the chain is always flimsy, but from here on out it's easier because now you can work through both of the stitches, not only through the top part. So now, because it's a double crochet, we have to chain 2 before we turn. Remember, with the single crochet we chained 1, but with a double crochet we chain 2. So it's 1, 2. You turn your work towards you, and there you can see there's your 2 chains, and you're going to work in that first stitch here. You can see all the holes. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole. That's where you're going to work in. Put your yarn over, put it in that first stitch through both loops. See, both loops is on my hook. Put your yarn over, pull through 1. Put your yarn over, pull through 2. Put your yarn over, pull through the last 2. There you can see it's creating a block form, and it's not skew and weird. Let's do another one. Put your yarn over, put it in that hole, put both stitches on your hook. Put your yarn over, pull through 1. Put your yarn over, pull through 2. Put your yarn over, pull through the last 2. There you can see you worked in that one. There is your next stitch. Put your yarn over, put your hook through that next stitch. There, both loops is on my hook. Put your yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. Let's do another one. Yarn over, put your hook in the stitches, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. Now you can see your next stitch is there. After that it's there, there, there. You are going to continue on doing this till you get to your last stitch. I have 2 stitches left to work in. There's the 1 stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. You will now see the last stitch is hidden. If you turn your work a bit, there it is. So don't miss that one, it is hidden. Yarn over, put it through that one, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. There you have completed your second row of double crochets with your block. So we're going to do the same. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Turn our work towards ourselves. There's our first stitch. Yarn over, put it through your first stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through the next 2. So there's our next stitch. Yarn over, put it through your next stitch, put your yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. Okay, yarn over, put it in your next stitch, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through the last two. And this is what your block looks like. I'm going to continue on doing this. Remember, when you get to the end, your last stitch, you're going to chain 2, turn your work towards you and start all over again. I'm going to continue making my block to the desired height I want it, and you do the same, and then I will get back to you guys when I'm done with my block, that we can end it and weave in the ends. So I'm going to make my last row with you guys. I'm only going to make one more row, then my block is complete. Your block can be as big as you want it to be. So I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn my work, put my yarn over, put it through the first stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, my yarn over, through the second stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and I'm going to continue doing that until I have reached my end. You guys will see, you are also going to get as fast as me. In the beginning, it's like very overwhelming. You don't think you will ever be able to do it, but I promise you guys, this is how I learned. Just like you guys are learning now is how I learned. I couldn't even hold a crochet needle. I had no clue how it worked. Really, I didn't. I had to watch videos like this, to learn from the beginning how to hold my yarn needle, how to hold my yarn. I had to learn exactly like you guys are learning, and I was super slow, trust me. So don't feel defeated or that you can't do it, because I promise you can. I have 2 stitches left. Here is my last stitch. Do my double crochet and I am done. Done with my perfect double crochet block. So like I showed you the previous time, turn a piece out. What I was meant to say is pull a piece out, so you'll have your loop like this. Cut it off, pull it through, and there you have it. So if you remember, I split my wool, or my yarn, whatever you call it in your country. I split it. Because that just makes me feel safer with my work. I split it. I like to feel very secured with my work, and it will never go loose, because you work so hard on it, and you never want your work to go loose if you work hard on it. I'm just going to cut my tail is too long, So I'm just going to cut it off. Okay, well there it's split. I'm just going to make a knot before I cut it off. Remember, I do 2 knots. 1 and 2. Then I'm gonna cut it a bit shorter because it's way too long. Going to take my yarn needle, put it through here. Remember how I showed you guys how I do it? Please go back to previous videos if you didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna put it through. There you go. It's quite a bit. I'm gonna take my yarn, put it through. Actually cut it the tail a bit too short. Don't cut it that short. I'm going to pull it through. Just gonna take it out here because it's too short. Then I'm gonna make another double knot. So I cut it way too short, but that's okay. Don't cut yours as short as mine, please. So I made a double knot and cut the remaining piece of yarn off. Remember not to make it as short as I did. Now I'm going to split the other side, the beginning side that we started off with. I'm going to split this piece of yarn and I'm going to make a double knot and weave it in exactly the same as I did with the other end. This one is a better length, like you can see. I'm making a double knot, 1 and 2, and I'm gonna weave it in with my yarn needle. Just gonna start it there. You can't see it, so it's really a great way. I just try to keep it as straight as possible, then you really can't see it at all that you weaved it in. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm gonna put my yarn through the loop. Going to pull it through. A block somewhere there. Let me just fix that because I accidentally had a block there, but it's fine. I just pulled it through. I'm going to make a double knot again. Like you all know, I like double knots to make sure my work is very, very stable and won't go apart. Never pull that first knot too tight because then you will pull the side with. There you go. I'm gonna cut it off. And there you go. You can't even see it. There is your perfect double crochet block and you are done. Now you can also make a few of these and sew them together with your needle that I showed you the other day. But this was just a tutorial to how to make a double crochet. Please leave in your comments what you would like to see, what you think of my tutorials. I'm new to this, so any advice will be great. And if you are enjoying that you are started crocheting, please let me know. Enjoy your day. Thank you for coming to Crochet for Beginners. Please share and follow my page. Bye bye.